So when I had the opportunity to breed to Vulcan, which I didn't, I bred to his son. His son's name was Junior Day Vulcan, and he had about 48 titles.
Man, what?
Yeah, he had
The son too.
the son too. Okay, so I'm gonna give you this, and I know you running out of time.
Yeah.
I bred to Junior versus the older Vulcan because Junior was a little smaller, and to me, he was a little more athletic. Okay, they said, well, you could have took it to the original Vulcan. Each generation is supposed to be better,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I wanted the better.
That's right. Yeah.
That's why I took it to the son. And me and Mr. Ron had a discussion this day. He said, Lamont, oh, my Vulcan, your Vulcan should be up there close to my Vulcan. I said, nah. I said, I don't do that. I'm not gonna keep paying $20 to go get a title. I said, I said, he's gonna be better than your Vulcan. Oh, you lost your mind. He's the most title Corso ever. I said, on paper. I said, but my Vulcan's gonna be more well known than yours. Ain't no way. And we joked about that, but my Vulcan is 6 years old as of this past August the 9th. And I can tell you, you probably have as many people know mine as his.
Yeah, he's very popular.
And the reason why that is the things that I do with him. When you take them to certain daycares and you take them to, word of mouth, internet is amazing. But word of mouth still means something too.
It does.
And anybody that comes to the yard and they're not experienced with Corsos or, things of that nature, I put him in their hands. It's a young lady that just left yesterday that worked at General Motors that said she was ready for a male. I said, well, let me put him in your hands. And I turned him on, and she did great. She dug in, she held his leash, and that lets me know you can handle what you might be getting ready to get. And people appreciate that. So when you talk about being a buyer, go to the breeder's yard and tell him to put his best dog in your hand. Then you'll get to see the temperaments. You'll get to see if you're really prepared for what you say you asked him for. And you'll get to see the temperament of his dogs and what he truly has and what he's about to pass to you to bring around your children and your home and your mother-in-law. Now, some of you might want to put a bad dog around your mother-in-law.
Right.
I wasn't one of them. Yeah. I wasn't one of them. I love my mother-in-law. I wanted
right.
a good one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's how. Okay, so I said that to say this. I had that line that I had cleaned. I brought the other part of that line in and continued to clean it and brought it back together. You see what I'm saying? Talking about 15 years later. And
okay,
you get me?
Right.
I cleaned it on my end. Then when Mr. Ron them still had it, to continue to clean it on that end and then boom, bring it back together. That's why I know my dogs are athletic. That's why I know they have minds that surpass. You can put them up with almost any breed and they'll compete with them. And there's a method behind the madness.
Right.
You can't figure out that madness in 2 years.
Right.
That's why I tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. And you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. And I never tell a breeder what they should do. I can support you in what you're choosing to do and maybe show you another way to help you get to where. But I believe every kennel should be that breeder's idea.